Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be making a semi-modern looking bed frame. The original carpets that had been installed in my house were pretty low quality and all of the rooms had ripples and bumps in a few areas, so my mom and dad decided to have all the carpets replaced. For the longest time, I had a loft bed from IKEA, but when it came time to clean my room out to have the carpets replaced, I decided I did not want to keep the loft bed. After about 4 months of sleeping on the mattress directly on the floor, I thought of this really simple and inexpensive design to raise my mattress and give the bed a little bit more support. I started off with two 2x8s cut to 77 inches and two cut to 54 inches. After that, I cut down two 1x3s down to a hair less than 74 inches for the slat supports. For the middle slat support, I cut down a 2x4 to 74 inches. Next, I moved everything to the center of the shop and started to assemble the frame using some 90-degree brackets that I got from Lowe's. I used two brackets in each corner and then used this random bracket that I found in the shop for the center 2x4. This ended up not to be strong enough, so I had to reinforce it with some screws later on. Then I set my combination square to 1 3/4 inches. I did this because the slats are 3/4 of an inch, so by doing this, the mattress would sit about 1 inch below the frame. I marked the location along the sides of the frame so I can easily install the slat supports at the same height. Here you can see me installing the 2x4 with just the brackets, but about a month later I drove some 2-inch deck screws through the top and the sides. Next, I installed the slat supports along the long sides of the frame using the reference marks to position the support. I got this Valspar Project Perfect matte black paint from Lowe's for a decent price and applied it to all the visible surfaces of the frame. I should have applied it to the inside surfaces as well because you can see some of the wood when the bed moves. I cut the factory edge off of a 2x8 to make it square and then cut that down to 77 inches as well. I proceeded to put a dark walnut stain on this and then had a slight accident with the stain. After the stain dried, I had Nicole put the first layer of poly on the soon-to-be step as I cut the slats out. Here's just me finishing up the rest of the slats. These are just some cheap 1x2s. Truthfully, I should have went for some stronger wood as a few of these slats have broken so far. However, it's an easy enough fix with some glue in the cutoff piece screwed into the bottom for extra support. My first method of attachment for the step were these flimsy little brackets which I sanded down and spray painted matte black. I later came back and created these triangular braces out of scrap wood and swapped them out for the metal brackets. In the top of the triangle, I cut out a small dado slightly wider than an LED strip. Here you can see the final attachment method that I chose to go with. 4 triangles for strength and 2 brackets for proper alignment. Off camera, I ended up wiring together this LED strip with the palette LED light that I end up making in another video. Assembly of the bed was extremely simple after this. I carried the frame upstairs, which barely fit, and then put that into place. After that, I put the slats in, which I later secured into place by putting 2 drywall screws about 1/4 of an inch from either side of the slats. This allowed them to shift a little bit but remain in a general location. Finally, I secured the step into place, and this video right here is back when it was only the metal brackets and not the triangles.
Wendy, time for bed. Let's go. Yeah, come on. No, this bed. Come on, up, up.
Deke,
Come on.
Deke, come here. Come on, Deke. No. Deke, over here.
Deke up. Come on.
No.
Yeah, good boy.
So overall, I am extremely pleased with the outcome of this bed frame, and I will be making a headboard to tie the whole project together. Thanks for watching. I hope I was able to give you some ideas on how to create a really simple yet aesthetically pleasing bed frame.